What's up? This your boy JG back with another video on music tips and reviews with JG. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Uh, Tell your mom, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friends to subscribe to my channel, Music Tips and Reviews with JG. I always appreciate all the love, all the comments, just all the love that y'all give me. And also, if you want to support my channel, I had Cash App, $jgilzva. Also, as you're watching this premiere, if you want to send me a super chat, feel free to do so. And with your comment. And also, if you have a request, you want me to react to anything, I have Pay to React, so you can send me any amount to Cash App with your requests. Make sure it's not explicit. Make sure it's not strong content. So I greatly appreciate that. So yeah, please subscribe. I'm gonna keep doing this thing, keep going, with my reviews and stuff. In a few days, it's gonna be 2023. So I'm gonna give my predictions, my music predictions for 2023. What's gonna happen in 2023, what I think is gonna happen. And so stay tuned for that. And so I believe this year Jazmine Sullivan, she received her first Grammy for Hoes Tales. Incredible album. I love that album. I love the concept of the album. Very creative the way she put that album together. And so now I really want to talk about the album before, all the Hoes Tales, people talking about this album that came out, I believe last year, Hoes Tales. Good album, but I feel people is kind of, leaving the album before this album, out the conversation. I believe Jazmine Sullivan's reality show album was very good. I think it's very underrated. People don't really talk about it like I think they should, because it's kind of like the prequel or the pre to Hoes Tales. And I think reality show was like a foreshadowing of what was to come, in Jazmine Sullivan's music career, as far as the sound that she was trying to convey, trying to give a realistic different storylines in this album. And so during this time reality show, I believe she was in a relationship, a bad relationship, and she got out of it. And this album was kind of like the therapy for her outside of this relationship. And she touches a lot of stuff on this album, reality show. And I think it's a very good album. And y'all probably be surprised at the rating I give it. Because y'all gonna be surprised, but y'all know I do the rating at the end. Those that watch my reviews, y'all know I give my rating at the end of the video. So we're gonna get into the track list. We're gonna get into that. Let me go back, because I was looking at some lyrics. But I love the cover of this album, reality show. It's like a TV. She's on TV, like reality shows. So I love the simplicity, but I love the creativity of the album cover, reality show. During this time, I did see her live during this time of this album. I saw her in Silver Springs, Maryland, at the Fillmore. She sounds incredible live as well. And so starting with the first song featuring Meek Mill's Dumb, really talking about her relationship. The guy underestimate her, must think she's dumb, a dumb girl, don't think she knows what's going on, as far as the relationship, how he's manipulating her in the relationship. Pretty good song. I love the energy between her and Meek Mill. I think he fits the energy of the song. Mascara, talking about how, model, females try to be models, and they really being taken advantage of. Everybody, females want this image, but they don't know the dark side of, really trying to get a lot of attention, from guys. Brand New, I love the vibe of that song. And this happens, in relationships, and when people are in front of other people, they act different. And she's talking about, you acting brand new now. You act like you forget what I did for you. And so that was that song. I love the vibe of that. Silver Lining, I love the rhythm of that song. I love the snare and just the way the vibe of that song was, really laid back. Talking about, somebody providing for their family by any means. Just talking about the struggle. Hood Love, kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing. Her and her relationship, ride or die with someone. They might not be good for them, but just the loyalty in a relationship. And it's kind of like a storyline, this album, just her being, reflecting her true relationship. Jazmine, at the time, she was like ride or die with, her relationship. But at a certain point, she felt like she had more value in herself. And so I think this kind of reflect what she was really going through at the time. Let It Burn, everybody heard that song with the After 7, Ready or Not interpolation. I love that song. That was a single. Also Done was a single as well, the first song. Veins, you so hooked into a relationship, you can't let the person go. And so I love the dialogue at the beginning, her talking at the beginning. Forever don't last. You think a relationship and everything is gonna last, but sometimes it don't last forever. Stupid Girl, just self-explanatory, really giving a message to the ladies. Don't be, just, giving into anything. Stupid Girl. Stanley, just talking about a guy, in a relationship, taking advantage as well. Masterpiece, I like Masterpiece as well. I think Masterpiece was a very good song, very encouraging, especially to African American females, that you're a masterpiece, you're a work of art. And I love the vibe of this song, the way she really delivered it. And I like this whole album. She really delivered in different ways. She showed her gospel side, she showed her mainstream vocal side. But I just love the raspiness, and she's very skillful with her vocals, and I love that she always give a lot of vocal expression in her music. And I just love the whole thing. If You Dare, that was a pretty good thing. It's like a motivational, inspirational song. But I love it had that vintage sound. A lot of the songs on the album had like a vintage R&B sound, so I liked it. This album won't just R&B. I like that her album is more than just R&B, but in a lot of the songs she give a message, especially to females in her album. So this was a track list for a reality show. Like I said, I saw her live doing this, and so it gave me a different perspective of this whole album. It made me appreciate the album more. I know when I was traveling to see her live, I would listen to the album front to back, top to bottom. Just really absorbing myself, really listen to this album. I love, the vocal delivery. Every song was good. Even the song you may seem like it was a filler, it was a good song, once you really listen to it. And like I said, I just love her delivery, the way she always delivers songs on the album. Just very skillful. And I'm glad she's finally getting her flowers that she's always deserved, because she's been dope ever since she was a young girl. And so I'm glad she's getting her flowers now. But everybody talk about Hoes Tales because it was celebrated. She got an album, but I think we forget about this album, Reality Show. And like I say, I give my rating, and I know a lot of people gonna be surprised at this rating, but I have to give it. I can't. It's nothing wrong with this album. It's a perfect album. And so y'all might think I'm over rating this album, but I give it a 10 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10 because I love the different subject matters. I love that her albums always paint a full picture, and I think she did better with this than the first two albums. She really learned how to have a concept throughout the whole album, and I just love the message and just the sonic vibe of this album. And so I give it a 10 out of 10 for Jazmine Sullivan's Reality Show album. I think it's a 10 out of 10. So every song ain't gonna be like oh that's my favorite, but every song was great to me. And so let me know your rating, what you think about Jazmine Sullivan's album Reality Show review. This has been my review. And so give your comments, thumbs up or thumbs down. Just let me know what you thought about the album, and what you thought about this video. So appreciate y'all for watching. I just thought I had to do this review because this album is very underrated. So appreciate y'all for watching this premiere, and until next time, all right, peace.